to Off the Rack. I'm Sal.
I'm Ethan.
And I'm Ben.
And concluding the week of Off the Rack Halloween spooktacular books, we finished up with Scott Snyder's independent created book, WYTCHES.
I think it's Witches.
Yeah, it's probably Witches. By Scott Snyder and art by Jock, whom I've never seen or heard of before, but I bet we do now.
Yeah,
Cool.
Because
he does a great job.
He does a great job. Let's just overall impressions of Witches.
That was a really scary book.
Yeah, it was a legitimately creepy, scary book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really well done.
Holy crap.
I am not shocked that it was immediately optioned for a movie. They were just like,
Really?
oh yeah. They were like, oh yeah, here.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. No.
I don't want to see it. I want to read the rest of this book. I want this book to come out like tomorrow.
I don't want to see it because I'll get scared.
It's really
that's
scary.
That's one of those movies where you're just like, it's fucking freaky.
Yeah. It was legitimately freaky. Thoughts on the art? By Jock.
It was really good. Like, the style of it was fantastic. I had to read this thing on my phone, and I still loved the art.
It was, I would call it haunting.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really creepy, really distinct.
Yep.
It made you uncomfortable. It did the horror movie thing where, like, you can't quite tell what's happening, or what horror movies should do,
Exactly.
which is, like, make things kind of obscure and just kind of infer, like, really horrible things. Yeah, I thought it was great.
The word that always came to my mind was primal. It was just this raw, primal art of just, you're just seeing shit, and it's kinetic, and, like, it's upsetting your senses.
And it moves.
Yeah.
Like, the art moves.
It's great. I'm thinking specifically of the scene of the witch in the tree.
Right.
Which one?
Scary as fuck.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
If you haven't read this book, read it. Like, go pick it up.
Favorite the episode.
Watch the issue again.
Yeah.
All right. So, when the girl gets pulled into the tree, just snapped in half, I was like, I had a little moment where I was just.
That's funny. My moment
I'm getting goosebumps now thinking about it.
My moment was
creepy.
Yes.
Yeah. She got what was coming to her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she got what was coming to her.
But
holy fuck,
scary as fuck
in the worst possible way.
Which means I gotta say, let's talk about Scott Snyder's writing. This is the best thing I've ever seen him write. Easily, he is drawing from some horror in his own life,
Well,
and it really sells.
He had a
it.
little story at the end.
The story at the end.
I read the entire thing.
You need to, because it informs so much about the text. You're just like, this dude knows. And like on a personal note, like, I used to go in the woods and look for monsters, like with my friends as a kid, and I used to scare the pants off myself over every like snapped twig or brushed leaf. And like, so seeing those like pictures of everything that took place in the back and reading that story like brought me right back to being like living in the woods with my parents, and like,
it really
how
puts you in the setting.
it does.
Yeah.
Snyder writes great characters. The main cast is so well written.
Yeah.
Everybody just has a very unique voice.
The fact that this is an original story is impressive.
It is.
Like, this is not a character that has been created by... Like, this is his own stuff.
Nope.
Yeah.
And these are fully
They feel
fleshed
very
out.
fleshed
they're
out.
real.
Yeah.
And I want to know kind of what happens to them.
Yeah.
You know, as they... Like, he created a story with these characters that's, like, totally separate from the horror story. You know?
Yeah.
They have a life, and they're going through it. And, you know, you can imagine the horror story is going to, like, interrupt it and kind of, you know, intermingle with it, which is, again, what a good horror movie should kind of do. It should be, here's normal people doing a normal thing, and, you know, crazy stuff happens.
Yeah.
And it's, So, and what's interesting is, it would be an interesting story even without...
That's right. Yeah, I would read this without the witches.
Yeah.
Everything about it is just great.
Yeah.
If we rated it, I would give it a 10. But we're not. So
We don't do that anymore.
Is this a pass or a pickup?
Oh, this is a pickup.
Right? I mean, is it a joke? Yeah, it's a pickup.
Yeah.
Fucking
Oh my
pick it
God,
up.
read it.
Buy it twice. Get one for your friends.
Yeah, get one for your friends and just leave it around somewhere. So they just see it and they're just like, what is this?
Witches.
Yeah.
Especially considering it's Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, buy this book.
That's it. It's just a great comic overall.
I'm still getting goosebumps.
Click the annotation to see every episode of Off the Rack we've ever done. I'm Sal.
I'm Ethan.
And I'm Ben.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and damn, check out Witches. So long.
Bye.
Happy Halloween!